Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of the This Is Gonna Hurt podcast, an official podcast of the Capitalize Your Best Life Network. My name is Gordon Duncan. I'm the owner of Capitalize Marketing Consulting and also the director of the Capitalize Your Best Life Network, where we're helping to create a better you. Friends, thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate it always. We just continue to chug along. We are soon going to hit 600 episodes, and I can't wait to celebrate that, hopefully with a few new things. If you are watching, you may notice that the setting is a little bit different. The attire is the same. I'm actually filming this on a Thursday night. I typically film these episodes on Saturdays after my long run, but my Boston Marathon cap and my hoodie here are my typical chill out attire. I'm recording this one a little bit early because I'm going to get away for a few days and do my best to rest at the beach. So hopefully you guys are proud of me. I do rest, and I'm looking forward to that time away. But again, thank you as always. And friends, we had a tremendous turnout. We had the highest turnout ever this past Tuesday for the Capitalize Your Best Life workshop, which focused on starting at zero, the mindset necessary to start again. We had the biggest crowd we've ever had. We had the best involvement. Thank you. I will soon be including registration details for next month's workshop, which is about finding and fighting the victim culture. We do in-person workshops every the third Tuesday of every month here in Fredericksburg, Virginia. We don't put those online. They're intimate. They're shared within the group that's there. They just don't really fit as an online broadcast. But if you're local, we'd love to have you come. I will be sharing the registration details for those soon. So I'm still drinking coffee, but oddly enough, a cup of decaf. I usually like to drink a cup of decaf coffee in the evening. And this is my Anita's Cafe mug, created by my good friends at the Pawn Shop, PON. Anita's a longtime friend. Pawn's a former client. So cheers. One of the things I like to do in the evenings to relax is I will eat dark chocolate and have a cup of decaf coffee. Pretty sure I could just drink a regular cup of coffee and go to sleep as well. But it's one of my evening rituals to just kind of help me relax, which is dark chocolate and decaf coffee. The topic I want to take up today is the hustle culture toxic, or is the hustle culture dangerous, or does the hustle culture just not work? Here's what I mean by hustle culture. And some of you might say, Gordon, you are part of and a proponent of the hustle culture, and that might very well be true. The hustle culture is the work mentality to succeed, putting in as many hours as possible, posting as many times as possible, working as hard as possible. These are part of what's given, and not necessarily proposed by any one person. No one says, I'm a advocate of the hustle culture, but you definitely get people who speak to it, and people that I like to a certain extent. You guys know that I read the 10X Rule twice a year by Grant Cardone. And he's talking about setting 10 times goals and putting in 10 times the effort, to get 10 times the results. And that might be part of the hustle culture. You look at guys like Alex Hormozy, who succeeds by 450 pieces of content a week. He works in a blackout room with no sound and no light and no noise for hours on end, and will spend 12 hours working on a project and start another one. You'll see guys like Gary Vaynerchuk, who talks about posting as much as possible. And I've done multiple posts, podcast posts, workshops, capitalized calls about creating massive amounts of content. And I love training for marathons, and I love watching lots of movies and spending time with my family. And the question is, does the hustle culture work, or is it toxic? It's actually two different questions. First of all, there's an old saying that says, don't work harder, work smarter. And I like to counter by saying, well, why don't you do both? Because if you can work smarter and produce a great content, why don't you work smart and hard and create a massive content? I believe that it is integrity for me to work hard and to tell as many people about the Capitalize Your Best program and the Capitalize Your Best Life program, because I feel like they have an impact and can change people's lives. So it's a matter of integrity for me. Why would I not share it with as many people as possible? I like running marathons. They keep me healthy. I've done uh, dozens of podcasts on that topic. And to do that, I've got to get up early and run lots of miles. And so because of that, I've wired my body to wake up at 4:15, and I go running, and I go to work, and here it is. It's 8:55, and I'm recording a podcast. And I don't neglect my family. I never say I can't spend time with you. I spend time with them, and I watch movies and go out to eat, and I sit with them on the couch and do those kind of things. I just think that we waste a lot of time, and because we waste a lot of time, we don't succeed, produce goals, or achieve what we're trying to go after. And so I'm really more of a proponent of the maximization of time. Um, I don't personally want to sit on a couch for 3 hours and do nothing. You may, and that is great. But if I sit on a couch for 3 hours, I'm like, that's what I wanted. That's what I worked so hard for, was to watch TV for 3 hours. I mean, sometimes yes. But in the evenings when Amy works, I work. I might relax here or there, but I'm like, I might as well, I mean, I've got big goals to meet, and I started late in life, and I'm catching up, and the goals I want to meet are huge. But interestingly enough, there is an author named Benjamin Hardy, and he has written a couple of books that are very transformative. One is called 10x is easier than 2x. I'm reading that right now. And he has another book called the Science of Scaling, which is brand new. I have not read that yet. Now I'm about halfway through with 10x is greater than 2x. When I read that, I wonder, did Grant Cardone not trademark 10x? I'm sure he trademarked 10x rule, but you can't trade it 10x. But either way, sorry, I'm eating my dark chocolate. The book 10x is easier than 2x has definitely made an impact on me. For example, let's say you wanted to double double the revenue of your business. And you think, well, I'm gonna have to work twice as hard. But if you said, I want 10 times the size of my business, well, then all of a sudden you're thinking, I need different clients, I need different systems. And he's saying it's much easier to do that. Well, let's say I want to work out twice as much. Or you say, you know what, I want a 10 times healthier lifestyle than I have right now. Twice as much, you think I just need to work twice as much. 10 times is like, well, I gotta change who I spend time with, right? His point is, in cases like that, it's not hustle that wins it for you. It is removing the things that do not get you there and adding the things that do. Now, I don't want to diminish anybody who wants to double whatever they're doing, double their workouts, double the size of their business, whatever the case may be. I think that's phenomenal. But it's easier to multiply that. So that's got me thinking. I mean, for marathon training, I run 6 days a week now, and I work out the seventh day. I used to run 3 days a week. Did I double that? No. I still work out the same 3 days a week. The other times, I just run for pleasure and fun, and I don't feel like I'm doing more work. I want to be healthy every single day, and that has scaled me much more than, I got to work out twice as much. When it comes to what we want, first of all, we have to definitively know what we want. We have to have it set, like written on paper. I do agree with Grant Cardone and Dr. Hardy that we should set 10 times goal bigger than we've ever, like just massive goals. And then in the James Clear Atomic Habits approach, we need to create systems to get us there. And if we set big, massive goals, the systems have to be transformative. When we implement those, it's actually easier to exponentially grow than it is to double. So I've really taken that heart to that marathon training. And I think I'm probably, I feel like right now I'm taking a step back to take a step forward. I'm definitely have taken the 10x is equal to 2x approach with my business. And I presently have goals that are massive that I've not shared with anybody. And I'm working on the systems to get there. So back to the original question, do I think hustle culture is toxic? Hustle for the sake of hustle is toxic. Just to work hard, to work hard and to maximize your time and to be a good steward of your time, to reach a massive goal, to serve a large number of people, not toxic at all. The hustle culture comes down to motivation. If your motivation is magnanimous and you're wanting to become the better you and you're wanting to serve as many people as possible, I don't think it's a problem at all. If it's grind, and if you're terrible, if you don't grind, I think that is unhealthy and toxic. But I think what's going to happen from this is probably a workshop and some seminars and some things as I work through this. So I look forward to hearing your feedback. It's been a little bit more laid back. I've lost my voice. I'm drinking coffee and eating chocolate and talking to you guys. I love talking to you guys each week. I hope this is an encouraging episode, and I look forward to your feedback. And yes, registration will go live soon for the Capitalize Your Best Life workshop, Finding and Fighting the Victim Mentality, and that will be on October 23rd at 2 p.m. So those details are coming soon. Friends, reach out. If you'd like personal coaching, if you would like some therapeutic conversations, reach out to me. I'll offer both. I've got conversations and programs that I think will be of great help. And if you've made it this far, thank you so much. Please like, share, and comment, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much.